a friend offered me a work from home job, making about 60 grand a year, stable, easy, good people, and I turned it down almost immediately. And it's not because it was a bad opportunity, but it's the exact opposite. It's because it was such a good opportunity. Right now, the job market, as we all know, is not the greatest, and I mean, a lot of people are looking for a nice, cushiony job. You get benefits. 60 grand a year sounds pretty decent. And I mean, it's not crazy money, but it'll do. It's better than not having a job. Right? It's better than being unemployed, or so you'd think. And at the same time, you get to work from home. So this would be a great position. And my friend said, hey, it was a friend through a friend, but the point is, they said they're leaving the position for something else, and they can easily recommend me for the role, and I'll get the role before they even choose to hire, anybody else. And as soon as I heard that, my heart started racing, but almost immediately, I knew that I'm going to have to say no. And I'm not saying this is some crazy, crazy chessboard move, but immediately what I went to thinking is salary is the biggest drug, and I've felt it. And for the past 6 years, I've been on unstable income. I've worked many different jobs. I've ran a business with my brother as well. I've tried so many different things. I've made money, I've lost money. And it all comes down to the fact that right now, honestly, it sounds amazing. Nothing would be better than to just get some damn stable income. Just get a job, pay down your bills. Dealing with finances up and down is just, it feels like you're burning in hell. Like it just feels like you're in a crucible. You see your finances do well sometimes, but then you get these calls from the banks, hey, you're supposed to pay for this, that, hey, you're in debt for these three things. Whatever, you guys know the drill. I'm sure a lot of people are actually going through a similar thing. And it turns out at the same time, while I was thinking about these things in my head, I knew that I've already had this conversation with myself, because I've had other opportunities where I could go and basically be a reference, get hired as an inside hire to other positions that I have, that my friends or relatives are working. And here's the problem, right? I've read this book, Good to Great. I don't know if you guys know this one, but in order to go from good is like this job, let's say. This job, 60K a year, work from home, benefits. It's a good job. It's not so simple to go from good to great, because if everything is good, it's good enough. Those people that work a job and they never really complain about, no, I mean, that's actually the opposite. They complain about their job, but they never actually leave, because it's just good enough to do what it needs to. And of course, there are some minuses, some cons to it that they don't like. Maybe it doesn't pay enough. Maybe they feel like they're being overworked, or not enough vacation days. But the point is, it's very difficult to go from comfortable to even better, because you just don't need it. Your body, you're not in pain, right? You don't need to go. And one of the ways to go into great is to first make things worse. And I know, just before you guys go insane, like, I know it sounds pretty crazy. Why would you make things worse? But maybe this is just myself speaking. Honestly, the reason I absolutely will refuse a full-time employment is because that's the easiest thing for me to do, because it's the most comfortable. And I know if I do it, I'm not going to be as persistent with the things I'm working on, with the business that I'm building, with this content creation stuff. I know I will start slacking. I know I will come home from work. I'll be like, hey, well, I'm good. My bills are paid. I'm on the right track. I did some good work. I can play some video games, right? And playing video games every now and then is fine, but I think I would get into a pattern of that. And because I'm also approaching my late 20s, I'm 26 years old right now, I feel that with the society's pressure as well, the fact that you should be getting, maybe thinking of starting a family, or buying a house, moving out. I live in my parents' basement. Yes, I do help them pay for the mortgage, but I technically still do benefit from living with parents. You know, I don't have to cook my own food. So, that being said, that general pressure of you should move out, I think it would be a lot easier to do that having a good job. And before you know it, you just ended up on the same path that everybody else was on, just a little bit later, which is just sucks. That's not what I want to do, and I really am trying for these things to work out for me. But that's, the deep down, to be honest with you guys, I'm just really afraid of getting complacent. It is my biggest enemy. Like there could be a lot of things people could be afraid of. I'm not afraid of risk, or to the extent that some people are. I've taken on a lot of risk in so many ways, but being afraid of comfort, every single time I found myself in a place of comfort, even for a short while, when everything is good, that's when I got the most screwed over. I literally stopped trying. Like, I shit you not. I would literally not try anymore because I'm like, oh, it's good. And a lot of that happens on the subconscious. You don't even think about it. It just happens in the back of your mind, thinking there's nothing driving you. And as of today, I currently work at a coffee/bakery place. It's pretty close to my house. And I got this job because at some point I needed to start paying my bills. And the other job I have, which is just contract work, every now and then wasn't so consistent. So I had to pay my bills somehow. So I got this part-time work. I work about maybe 30 hours a week on average there. And working there, actually, it's like something pokes me in the ass every single day. I'm reminded, this is not the end game. This is not my career, like working at a coffee shop. As fun as it is, I enjoy making coffees. That's pretty fun, actually. But the fact of the matter is, I wake up every day knowing that this is my job. I'm not gonna build a family with this job. I'm not gonna build a future working at a coffee shop, as well as I'm not gonna build a future with working random contracts on season, off season. It's just not gonna happen. And that is exactly what drives me to come home every day and be like, all right, I gotta get this going. And in fact, even right now, I just had like an 8-hour shift, closing shift. Those of you guys who know work in fast food retail, closing, right? You gotta do a lot of chores, and you're thinking there the entire time you're closing, like, what the hell am I doing here? Like, this can't be it. This actually isn't the way it's supposed to be. This isn't endgame, right? And that drives me to then come home and be like, I don't care if I'm tired. I don't care if I was super busy at the store. It took me way longer to close than I was supposed to because there was just so many things to do. But no, I come home in the evening and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit down and get to work. As opposed to, even on the days that I don't work, I have a bit less pressure and I'm just kind of sitting there. Oh yeah, I should probably get started on work. Maybe I'll just hit the gym first, then I'll get some work done. It's a little bit more relaxed. But this way, it's just something that constantly pokes me, and I feel like I need that pressure in order to actually grow. And some people may think this is unhealthy, like, why do you need pain to grow? Hey, even, with the start of my gym workout journey, the only reason I really wanted to work out is because I've been called, I've been the skinniest guy always. Who wants to be a skinny guy, right? It sucks. So, this video is not about that, but these days I work out because it's fun, because I like it. That's no longer because of the pain from before. It's just for fun. It's just part of my day. It's part of my thing, and it's just, I really enjoy it. And I think that's gonna happen with the business that I'm working on right now as well. But right now, it's just pain. It's just because I need something to kick my ass every day and remind me that I'm still nobody and I have to figure something out. I have to keep on putting in the work. There is absolutely no excuses. And one thing I know that, this isn't just what I think. I also, well, this is what I think, but this is also what I see. People around me, friends, family, whoever really works a comfortable job that's decent enough to pay the bills and everything, I see what it does to you. Once ambitious people are slowly, it's like, you take something like it's sharp, like a sharp tool, and you slowly erode it to become more suitable for the workplace, and you slowly start seeing your dreams kind of drift away further and further from the goal, and you start thinking, you know what, maybe I don't need all that. Maybe I'm just good with what I have already. And hey, to each their own. I'm just saying that for myself, I can't be doing this. I think someone's knocking on my door. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.